Let's look northward now from Israel to Lebanon, a region that has historically been a flashpoint. We can now talk to Andrea Tenenti. He's a spokesperson for the United Nations Interim Force in Lebanon, better known as UNIFIL. He joins us from their headquarters in Naqoura in South Lebanon. Thanks for being with us. Andrea, describe for us the current situation at the border between Israel and Lebanon.
At the moment, and I would say maybe even for the last couple of weeks, even a little bit longer, the situation has been tense and highly volatile. We had been having exchange of fire along the blue line in this area between Lebanon and Israel. There is no border between the two countries for the last 2 weeks, and sometimes very intense exchange of fires. But I would say always very localized and between Lebanon and Israel along the blue line, no more than 5 to 10 kilometers. So we have been monitoring it, and we are present on the ground at the moment with our over 10,000 troops.
Israel has suggested that Hezbollah is dragging Lebanon into war. Do you see any evidence of that?
As I said, the situation has been tense and very concerning because of these 2 weeks of exchange of fires. But it's also important to emphasize that that when we have our discussion with the parties, with the Lebanese authorities, with the Lebanese army, with the IDF, that's one important role that the mission has, to keep the dialogue ongoing, to send messages. I don't feel that there is a real appetite for a larger conflict. Of course, the problem remains the error, the miscalculation. But as of now, it seems that as concerning as the situation is at the moment, there is still some kind of hope that no one wants to escalate.
There's hope, but still a lot of fear and concern, as you say. There's talk about the risk of this war spreading, involving Lebanon and perhaps other actors in the region. What would it mean, not just for the region, but for the rest of the world, if this conflict were to spread?
As I said, these events are very concerning because, as you mentioned, if the conflict expands and if conflicts become a wider conflict, could have a huge impact, and it could be a disaster for not only for the Lebanon and Israel, but for the region. And that's why the role not only of the UN at the moment, that we are working, of course, day and night with our contingents on the ground, with our force commander trying to de-escalate the situation, but the importance of the international community, involvement of the international community to de-escalate the situation and to have this mediation process very active. I see everyone is very much involved, and this is the only hope that we have, that we could get some kind of de-escalation based on regional concerns, but also mediation from everyone.
Andrea Tenenti, spokesperson for the United Nations Interim Force in Lebanon. Thank you very much for talking with us.
Thank you.